everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Abiotic Factor. In the last episode, we explored more of the manufacturing sector, though not too much of it. We're going to be doing a good deal more of it in this episode, after we take care of the new weather that we are seeing around us. At the end of the last episode, we woke up to discover a radiation storm is ongoing. Now, we could just go and turn off this weather effect by pressing the button we saw at the end of the last episode. I think instead, for this particular event, for this episode, we're just going to go ahead and deal with it the way that I used to deal with this sort of thing before that button existed. At this point in the game, we don't have a regular source of anti-radiation tablets. We have like probably what, like 13 or 14 of them, which is a good amount. But even with our radiation equipment on, oh come on, how did that not hit him? Even with our radiation gear on, we still don't have enough pills to really get through more than like 4 of these. Plus, we're going to be needing radiation pills to deal with just gathering radiation as we explore more of the manufacturing area, along with others in the game. So, to save us in dealing with this event, we're going to go to some place that doesn't have any radiation. Flat Hill. The radiation storm is only occurring inside the Gate Cascade Research Facility, and not here. We currently have just under 9 rads. Even while wearing our hazardous materials suit, as I alluded to, we would still pick up enough rads to use probably 2 or 3 pills. That's about 1/4 of what we have currently. So, instead of dealing with the radiation and going about our day as normally, which we could do, we're gonna hang out here today. We'll pick up a few things that we don't have. In particular, I want an arcade machine, at least one of them back with us in our cool new base. We have to wait to at least carry one of them. We'll try to see if we can get another news stand for future radioactivity needs. And we'll read various bits of lore that we've accumulated. Let's start by getting to the... Oh, well, since we're also here, we might as well grab some of the... some more energy cells as well, and pick up a few other odds and ends while we're here. I think, since it's 9 AM, we'll start with the lore aspects to start. I said start twice there. So we'll sit here and read our journal. So effectively, this is going to be a lore reading episode, or at least here for the first day. The weather event, by the way, will end at 6 AM the next morning. Alright, well, viewer, hope you don't mind the sound of my voice, because it's time to read a bunch of stuff. We'll start with the entities that we've picked up, any information that we can read about them here, and we'll learn a little bit about some of their resistances if we know about them at this stage of the game. So first, we have the Gas Security Bot. Designed to protect Gate facilities from internal threats, the Gate Automated Security Sentience, GAS, program was initiated in 1985 after the infamous Tory facility decompression event. The aim of the project remains to create a fully sentient artificial intelligence, but at present, the robots are best suited to patrol operations in low security sectors and keeping the vending machines well stocked. They take less damage from blunt sources, which is your melee clubs, effectively. The Order, Triari. Trained as thoroughly in Gnostic theology as close-quarter battle tactics, the Order's Triari are conditioned to overcome enemies, both physical and spiritual. Battle-hardened by years of clandestine deployments, Triari are the Order's first, finest, and usually final foot soldiers. Sounds a bit like the Space Marines, I suppose. They take extra damage from sharp sources, so spears and daggers, and reduce damage from blunt sources. There's more information to unlock about them, but we have not yet discovered where that is. The legate. Okay, and we earned the second bit of this information, but not the first. Legates are among the Order's most fervent believers, and sometimes called perfecti, in acknowledgement of their Cathar-derived traditions. The Captain. IS-0064. The Composer. Designation Crucius. AG-4. Crucius is a designation which indicates the danger level of this creature. We'll see more about what that entails later in the game. Containment Protocol. Effective containment of non-adjusted IS-0064 specimens requires the facility be located at least 2,000 meters from any perforation phenomenon. All locations are to be equipped with perforation suppressing fields, backup power, and fully hermetically sealed. Acoustic baffling is recommended, as the long-term effects of exposure to the composer's songs are currently unknown. Named for the haunting and thus far untranslated melodies it emits while moving, the composers appeared in Flathill directly after Gates' first successful perforation experiments, bringing with them the mists that now enshroud the town. Subjects appear to be constrained in their territorial movement by geomagnetic and telluric currents endemic to the local area. This process is poorly understood at present. An alternative theory proposed by Dr. Abe Stern suggests that IS-0064's exploration of the local area is limited by conditions in its home antiverse, which now obtrude in the vicinity of Flathill. Evidence for this possibility is still pending. IS-0171A, the Carbuncle. Designation Sanct, AGIN. Sanct, I can tell you what this designation means. This one is it's a threat, but the threat it poses is it's a low threat. And generally, it can be contained or defeated without too much work. Containment Protocols. IS-0171A is to be isolated by a perimeter cordon with a radius of 12 feet or greater at all times. No personnel may approach within 10 feet unless wearing full face and body protective wear conforming to GISP's bioprotective standards at all times. Full decontamination required on all equipment exposed to IS-0171A. Originating in Interverse 2, IS-0171 is a stationary, sensile entity that traps its food with a retractable tentacle. Although highly aggressive, the creature is more of an encumbrance than a threat to larger prey. I find it interesting that they use, like, the imperial system of units here rather than the metric system. I thought only, like, we're located in, as far as I know, Australia. And I thought they used meters there. Maybe this is just because I use, like, the English. Australians speak English too, so maybe it's an option that flips these units of measurement. I think 12 feet is just under. No, it's just under, I think, 3 meters. I think. IS-0173A. Designation, the Pest, and it also is a Sanct. Containment Protocols. IS-0173A is to be separated from researchers by barriers a minimum of 8 feet in height at all times, unless subject is sedated or dead. Acoustic baffling is suggested for all containment environments, and loud noises or use of power equipment is strongly discouraged. Subjects is to be fed remotely. They take extra damage against blunt weapons. Small and omnivorous. IS-0173A is an aggressive monopod that attacks its prey with a highly extensible tongue. While it is clearly a subspecies of similar specimens, IS-0173A also shows a degree of morphic continuity with other Antiverse 2 creatures, such as IS-0171 and IS-0178. The Peccary, as IS-0178A, a Crucius. That is the same designation as the Composer? I would think the Composer should have a higher designation than Crucius. Alright, well, anyway, someone needs to update that over at Cascade. AGINPY. Containment Protocols. Any containment space for IS-0178A specimens must measure no more than 3 by 3 meters square ensuring the subject is unable to attain a velocity greater than 5 meters per second. Okay, so they're using meters here, so it's a bit inconsistent. All walls and flooring should be reinforced to JISP standards for blast shielding and be electronically grounded to 2 megavolts. Subjects must be contained separately and fed remotely. Takes extra damage from blunt weapons. Colloquially dubbed the Peccary, IS-0178 is a quadruple predator that uses psionic energy to hunt its prey. Preliminary research suggests that these abilities are much higher wattage here in our own universe, where energy concentrations are comparatively higher than the severely entropic Antiverse 2, which is its home. We gotta kill 500 Peccaries to unlock an entry. What? That's just silly. Exor, IS-0184A. Another Crucius. AGENIN. Containment protocols. All containment facilities for IS-0184A require Grade 4 impact shielding and a Grade 5 blast dampening in accordance with JISP ratings. All personnel conducting research on this subject must wear Grade 4 body armor with full electrical grounding, even when the subject is sedated or unconscious. Direct interaction with any state is not advised. IS-0184A should not be exposed to any flammable materials. Feed remotely. A bipedal hunter with a sophisticated bioelectric defense adaptation. The Exor was first discovered in 1987 by Dr. Lenora Riggs. We've killed these. Oh, we killed monks, not actual Exors. So we haven't. We saw this as a corpse by the it was smashed between 2 sealed doors by the portal to Antiverse 2. We haven't seen these particular in action yet. IS-0184B, the Exor Monk. Destination Crucius. AGGWINR. Containment protocols. All IS-0184B subjects require heavy shielding and perforation suppression containment. All immurement sites must avoid geomagnetically and tellurinary active locations. Failsafe connection to backup power is required at all times, as even a microlast in suspension fields risk containment failure. The subject cannot be approached unless sedated, and should be fed remotely. Takes extra damage from blunt weapons. We have a bunch of stuff to find to unlock more information about this creature. And that is it for the monsters. How about locations? Office Sector. Administration and Management. The Office Sector is the Gate Cascade Research Facility's main center of administration and comprises 12 levels, as well as several repurposed silos. Once used for storing gas, water, and ore, these immense spaces now house key perforation research systems. Okay, it was a mine of some sort before then. Manufacturing West. Engineering and Fabrication. The industrial heart of the Gate Cascade Research Facility. The manufacturing sector is responsible for designing and engineering all research equipment and machinery for study within the facility, as well as fabricating technical and specialist tools for other Gate facilities. It is here the facility's origins as a decommissioned lithium mine are most clearly visible. Okay, yeah. It was a mine. I don't remember this information being available before, or I've forgotten that it existed. Flat Hill. Gate Crown Control Facility. Perforation Site 0. The town of Flat Hill's position at the nexus of containment-wide telluric and geomagnetic currents made it the perfect place for Gate to commence its first perforation experiments. Their first successful portal experiment took place in 1987, with a briefly stable connection to Antiverse 1. Antiverse 2A, the Far Garden. In accordance with transluminal modeling, Gate's second perforation experiment grounded itself in one of the largest bodies of mass in Antiverse 2, its unfathomably old heart. I guess we read about some of the people. Warren Bunning, this is the security guard downstairs by the hub. Sydney Sider turned subterranean security specialist. Warren signed up expecting good pay and fairly relaxed job. The shift to Cascade hasn't gone quite as expected as this ex-Coogee Mall, for this ex-Coogee Mall cop. God, I hope I'm saying that correctly. There's a bunch of Australian words here. Dr. Ulrich Thule. This was a gentleman who we first met when we walked into the facility. Oh, not in the tutorial, when we actually got out of the elevator and started the game. Physicist. Theoretical physicist, coffee... why can't I pronounce this? Aficionado, committed cynic. Dr. Thule has few friends among the Gate staff, but like many of his kind, is tolerated for his regular insights and occasional brilliance. Dr. Janet Ross. We saw her with Abe after we came out of Flathill. Experimental physicist. Specializing in exotic materials. Friend, collaborator, and unofficial minder of Abe Stern. Skeptic. Speaking of Stern, he's a molecular physicist. Genius, imperiist, creator of the pocket dimension, fan of Kiz Sola. Cola, sorry. We'll find more information about him later. Dr. Derek Mans, research director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. More or less what he says at the beginning of almost all of his, hollow... what are they? Hollow audio notes? Marion. This was the gentleman we saw here in Flathill, wearing the armor, who mentioned how we wanted to escape. Acolyte. One of the few remaining Desinins of Flathill, Marion worships the composers like gods, convinced that they are harbingers of a greater fate. The blacksmith. Fabrication experiment, engineering genius, and all-around mechanical mastermind, the blacksmith is rumored to be able to perform parametric modeling in his head. The fact that he is never seen without full-body protective wear is now an accepted fact. A subject of rampant speculation among the manufacturing sector team, no one's entirely sure how he was recruited to Gate. This much is known. He was hired by Frake. Any more than that, he's not saying. Dr. Jenik Veltman has secretly recorded the blacksmith's speech and observed that his vocal patterns are strikingly unique, even singular, matching no precise linguistic heritage he is aware of. Dr. T. Anderson, Gate Immurement Manager. I don't remember seeing this gentleman. Or woman. Responsible for overseeing and implementing containment processes and protocols across all Gate facilities. Dr. Hilda V. Dixon, Gate TR Operator and Field Researcher. Not a whole lot of information for her. Dr. Richard K. Moyer, a bureaucrat who believes enlightenment is impossible in the absence of order. That's probably a smart guy. Dr. Stephen Stewart, a militant realist and distant relative of James Clerk Maxwell, or so he claims. Believes that something serious may have gone wrong in the lab sector. Yeah, he'd be right. Dr. Suwon Tenku, discoverer of a new hyperluminal form of bosonic matter she hopes to name Tengukan. Or Tenguan. That's a great name for something. It's already 4:20, viewer. Good amount of the day went by looking at that stuff. We still have a little bit more that I think we should read. For soups? Oh, we don't get to read about soups in their particulars. We do know about fish, though. We only have one fish at the moment. Let's read about it. Antifish. Gate researchers theorize that the antifish's all-too-friendly face evolved as a kind of camouflage, although offers point to parallels in its morphology with the bird life of that realm. Are they birds? They look like worms to me. The Exor creatures. Alright, well. It's about all we really have unlocked at the moment. Let's gather resources, and we'll talk about the resource we're picking up. While we're here in Flathill, there's a few things of great import that I like acquiring. Hydrochloric acid, ethanol, salt, and the... why can't I not think of the name? Power cells. There we go. It's a good spot to go if you need more peas as well. You can generally walk out with 4 peas if you like them. You can always get a tomato seed to start your tomato crops if you did not get any before. Ice cream is also here in some decent amounts. Oh, right. You can also grab money. I mean, you can grab lots of stuff from here, but generally, if you want cash, Flathill's a good place to do a run-through. We want the hydrochloric acid because we can use that to break down glue, and we can use it to make several other key things going forward. I believe we need it, and we need salt to make a anti-rad hypo that works the same way that the pills work, but it's locked behind a certain level of first aid. The penetic acid syringe is what they call it. This is the first place you can... Oh, right. You can also get staplers here, which is actually was super important in the earlier builds. I think they've lowered the stapler requirements in some of the later crafting recipes. Alright, so staplers. So I didn't unlock this from the other side. Staplers, hydrochloric acid, ethanol, salt, money. You get a single pot and pan from here, and you're also always guaranteed to find some bullets here too, which we'll grab. For other odds and ends, if you're low on pipes, you can get, I think, at least 5 pipe, you can acquire 5 bunches of pipes, whatever they're called, here. There's also quite a few computers here, monitors and desktops, or desks. Right, no, desktops, that's the correct word, Jim. So, good place to farm those if you need more of that material. Glass can also be had here. So I guess there's actually quite a few very nice things to have. We already have a decent amount of glass, though. I'm not envisioning us having to come back here and farm more of it. This is the only place I'm aware of where you can go and find these signs. And we want another one of these. Perfect. I guess we'll take those. I forgot to get the door again. Okay, well, it's too late now. We're here. Since we're here, viewer, we'll talk a little bit about the arcade machines. I was under the impression, when I first saw these, as I was making my way through the game, that the arcade machines were the developer's way of hinting as to the things you should expect to encounter in the game. We are, effectively, unfortunate spacemen, dealing with all sorts of strange creatures from other places. And we are currently going through the manufacturing district, but we've had to detour around the main, what is it called? Not hub. Crossroads, because it's locked down by the military. And there is another active arcade machine in this area that deals with zombies, and I became convinced that I was going to encounter zombies in this game. And I suppose I'll say now that we will eventually be dealing with the dead. I was surprised when the other content was released for the hydro dam and for the new reactors, but we don't have any new arcade machines. I feel like there should be one for each of them, too, here. There should be some water-based one. And there should be, well, actually, I don't know what the reactors are even like, so I couldn't tell you what that one should be. But, yeah, there should be, like, a swimming one somewhere around here. Some cool water theme, like from Donkey Kong Country's water levels or something of the sort. This is one of the first places you can get rugs regularly from, also. They will respawn. Oh, maybe they... I think they respawn. Oh, they respawn. We should talk about this really briefly. Maybe I did mention this earlier. There's currently a bug in these worlds where furniture items, or at least I think it's still present, furniture does not respawn in the game currently. Need to talk with you already? I'm positive we talked with you already. Okay, time check. Do we grab the power cells now? We're going to be close to being overburdened. We can just do that to reduce some weight. Okay, we should be okay. I guess we will weigh this. Weigh this? I guess we will wear that. Oh my goodness, Tim, you cannot speak today. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Not yet. We can take this back and avoid having to navigate downstairs, down on the city streets, avoiding some of those composers. To easily get by walking through these different, to jump from building to building to gather the resources without doing such navigation. Now, I mentioned earlier, the last time we were here together, that there's a creature that can spawn in this area that isn't the composers. That would be the symphonists. They can spawn in one of 4 different spots, if I recall correctly. Down this hallway is one such spot. You might encounter one. What else is there about Flat Hill, Tim? My brother, Joe, likes setting up a base in Flat Hill, and he had wanted to set up 2, like, bases to have, like, capture the flag events and what have you. And so, I began helping with this. Like, one area of the town was painted with all sorts of blue stuff, and the other with all sorts of red stuff. And we would set up some automated turrets and what have you, but then we realized, oh wait, they don't actually shoot us. They only shoot enemies. So so that idea went away to be replaced with Telsa coils in some pretty nasty areas. It was coming along nicely, but that was our very first time playing through this game on that server. I was a long time ago now, almost a year ago, that we had done so. I mention that only because we never got a chance to actually test it. A new patch came out and we decided to start all over again. Now, we still have that house rule, viewer. We're not allowed to leave by the main portal out here. We gotta leave by the exit portal. Which might be a little tricky if we're at the pink weight. I don't think we'll be able to outrun the composer then. Yeah, we're already pretty slow. Look at this. Should be able to outrun. We can still outrun them. Barely, but we can. It's gonna be the... I'm babbling through, I apologize. It's gonna be the pink weight that we will not move quick enough to get away. I never did fully explore the library section, but I've always felt it was too risky to make that attempt. So you guys probably know by now, but we can't sneak past this one. Once we reach the corner here, he activates. Uh-oh. I'm moving significantly slower. Oh! You might have noticed the water area, the fountain there we're passing. It looks rather large for a pool or a fountain. We can fish there. And we get a fish that isn't located anywhere else, to my knowledge. But I didn't bring a fishing pole with me. We panicked to come over here today. Or we panicked and thus came over here today because of the weather event. Sometimes you can get symphonists walking in this area also. It's interesting that it has not spawned one yet. Normally when the furniture respawns, the items inside of it are, if you put anything inside of an item, like a filing cabinet or a box or a desk, those items would go away when the world gets refreshed. Which is another way for me to realize that it's not actually respawning these objects, because we just ate a tomato that had half its durability left. Which tells me that it didn't refresh its inventory. Alright, we're gonna grab... ooh. Yeah, that's fine. We're not yet at pink weight. By the time we run out of here, it should be 6 a.m. Sorry, I didn't hear the elevator. I thought for a second it was just completely busted. Alright, viewer, we're gonna make this more exciting for you guys at home. We're gonna not duck into a vent this time. Oh no! Oh, he turned around. He turned right around. Oh, he is right behind me. We'll do it the more difficult way. I didn't remember if I unlocked the gate down there. Okay. Woo, we did it. That was exciting. And viewer, good morning. The weather event has now ended, and we are done with the radiation day. Hello, little guy. Excuse me. Do you mind? I have important things to carry back to our base. We're not gonna make this. Oh, we did. Okay. I thought we were sure we were gonna take a little bit of shock damage there. We are still carrying around we're still carrying around 3 power cells. Hey, strength 8! Okay, we can finally start using two-handed weapons effectively. Now, we didn't have, I don't think we had, the defenses running overnight. We'll know for sure when we get in there. But I am fairly confident that even if we didn't run them, they're still intact. We did not run them. I think they're powered off. Yep, but everything's still fine. The robots and enemies in the area do not walk around and do things if you are not present to watch it happen. You know that age-old question? If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, the answer to that is no when it comes to this game. Where do you want to set up an arcade? Up here, maybe? Yeah, we'll put it near, this gentleman. Let's see. Nice, some cool music going whenever we're in this area. Okay, we can also take off this. How much radiation did we leave with? 4.728. Not bad. Not bad. And we avoided using any iodine tablets, at least so far. Now, we are hungry. So We need something to eat. Oh, that can go over here, actually. We're all right. We're also sleepy. Okay, so what are we doing, Tim? So we can put this suit back there and store all the loot we picked up. Have a few more bullets we can put away. Okay, and even though it's arguably a waste, I don't want to get irradiated. I don't want to use any iodine pills. We're probably actually okay, viewer, on that front. Like, we can get away with using one. But if I don't have to use them, I'll avoid doing so. It might be some time until we actually have the acid syringe. Because, once again, we have to improve our healing. We have to use healing items to improve it. That means splints, healing hypos, and bandages. Something I didn't mention is that whenever we leave a portal world... Oh, I think I did mention it. Whenever we leave a portal world, we get a buff of some sort, unique to that portal world. But you have to leave it via the exit portal. You can't leave it via the entryway. I feel they should make it last quite a bit longer in the game. Like, maybe even multiple days. If they're gonna just allow people, if they're gonna keep that entrance portal there whenever you go into a new portal world. For Flat Hill, let's see, how can I tell? For Flat Hill, it's Fog Brain. Your stamina drains at a slower rate for a time. Okay, well, it's 8:20 in the morning. I'm waiting to use the bathroom, but knowing my luck, that won't occur anytime soon. So let's just make a few more rounds of ammo. Oh, and head back out there. Maybe we can finally start using that pistol. That's a way of saying, I think we're going to start. I do want to make some more slushy grenades. 4 of them is not enough. Oh, not enough, I feel. There's a slushy machine in Flat Hill, so we could have actually gone there. Now, instead, we have to make a long trip over to the data farm. It doesn't matter which way we go. Oh, I should have left. Why am I? Wow. Okay. I meant to go.
I believe I need to defecate.
Never mind. We'll go on back and we'll use the restroom and then we'll hit the data farm. Oh, did we? I don't think we watered the large farm plot we spent our reinforced steel hose on. So we should do that. There's no rush to do it, but since I'm right in this area, we'll do it. Take that poop. Yeah, we did not do it, so we'll grab one of these water coolers. Perfect. Okay, we can put the poop in with the Chem's Creature bits. Alright, that's our first bag of it now stored, because we made paint last time. Once again, it's used for more recipes than just to paint. You'll need, so you can combine it to make the soil bags, which are needed to make, I think, the mug grenades we haven't made yet. And also used, obviously, for farming plots. I think there's maybe one place, a portal world, that you can find soil bags in. Like, maybe 1 or 2. As there... I think there's one in it. And the place is called Rise. We will see that location much later on. We are nowhere near to getting to that portal world yet. That's like another 20 videos away at the rate at which I play the game. This is the gym, Tim. This is not quite where you wanted to go, but make this work. Since we're here, we'll grab like 10 of these. there's a chance that your dollar is rejected. Which I thought was, man, that's so accurate. You get the dollar back, to my knowledge. The dollar isn't consumed permanently, I think, when such occurs. We'll have to check next time. We have 103 bucks. Let's pay attention to the sound. The slushie machine, unlike the vending machines, does not ever run out of slushies, as far as I'm aware. You can just keep getting them. And one more, and we'll be good. Okay, then back to our base to make some slushy grenades. We want to make 6 of them. That's 2 crafts. And then back out to manufacturing. We left in such a rush, I logged out because I didn't want to do anything else with the radioactive storm happening. So we didn't update our signs for what we're supposed to do next. But hopefully, I will remember the things that we should be doing at this point. In real life, I find it really useful to... I have these little, like, checklists of the things that I want to be doing during the day. Or even, like, over the course of the month. And then, as I get them done, I check things off that list. I find I'm very unfocused if I don't keep such around. So, like, my recording schedule will have, like, a Abiotic Factor or The Legend of Black Silver written on it, along with several spots to put check marks, so that this way I know, okay, I meant to record, like, 5 episodes of this week or this month and so on, and get that done. And there's also, like, hold on, where's this stuff going? Technically, I guess it can go up here. Sorry, taking a break to get some coffee. Look away. Okay, so... yeah, so things like paying the bills are there, food shopping, making a shopping list, getting laundry done, cleaning the bathroom, and all sorts of other miscellaneous stuff. I have to go to the bank, that gets written there, getting the yard done, etc. Both chores and relaxation stuff are all written down there to keep me focused on the things I should be doing. Speaking of which, we're ready to go, so let me look at my inventory. Alright, I think we're good. We have bullets? We have bullets. Now, the pistol does less damage than the scrap shot does, but which way? We'll go this way this time. But it has obviously 8 shots in it, as opposed to the 1 single shot. Which also means that we can improve our... we didn't open this. Oh, new mistake. Alright, well then we're taking the tram. Which means we can improve our accuracy faster, technically, with this. As long as we don't miss many of these shots. It takes about 3 or 4 headshots with from the pistol to down a soldier, and about the same to kill a Descente. Oh! A single hit kill. Right in your head. I was about to say that headshots actually really matter in this game. Going for body shots, you'll end up using quite a bit of ammunition to down something. I have not yet found a creature that prefers being shot in the... Oh. First being shot in the body compared to the head. Viewer, we need to clear out the tram station. We have to. Because we might use that to store more stuff. Come on. You have to work on a sprinting experience, I guess. And of course, our fog buff left us already. Only 6 hours. My goodness, guys. By guys, I mean that's directed at the developers. You gotta make those buffs last a lot longer than 6 hours. Oh, I don't know if I showed this. You can break down the skulls to get to get brains. Brains, you can eat a brain to gain, like, a special buff, but you also get violently sick, doing it. I just put away my, you know what? No, I want the Geiger counter with us. Here you go, sir. You can have that. You can have that. Help. Okay, this is going into here. Break down both of those. We have some screws. Oh, it's filled up on inventory space, and we'll just hold on to the metal bits. We'll put the brain in here. Technically, you don't, like, brains expire over time. Skulls do not. And so you can keep the brains fresh forever if you just keep them inside the skulls. Alright, finally we can leave, and already half the day's gone by. Alright, Tim, what are you talking about? Okay, let's think. Darn it. So I play this game on full screen, so I can't glance back at all the game icons I have on the monitor, on my desktop, so I can see what games I recently installed and am meaning to play, to try out again, or begin playing, or what have you. I can't even Alt-Tab to go check. Oh, that's super awkward. Okay. What was I playing besides this yesterday? Not much, actually. I gotta get back to playing Legend of Black Silver. It's been almost a week now since I last recorded that game. Had a little backlog of like 5 videos, but the last one, number 10, is going up tomorrow. Today is like, I think today's like the 20th or 21st. So, crap. I gotta get on that again. But I've really been in the mood to play this game recently, which is why you're getting so many of these videos, because of how addicted I am to the crafting in this, and because I want to see all the new stuff they've done. And thank you, viewer. We can now fight. So we don't have to talk anymore about some random stuff. Let's see. Right in the back of the head. Corrupt to you. He's leaving. It's acceptable. Yeah, soldiers do not like being hit in the back of the head very often with a shotgun. I guess we can take these now. Put them inside. Inside our tram. Did we did not make the better keypad. Okay. So that should be our next goal. Right, we built the farm, not the keypad. I don't know why I really wanted that badly. That's a big mistake, but it's too late. We've done it. So we need to kill Marines for military electronics drops. Both because we want those in particular, and we need the steel coils that we can trade them for to get more steel cable. I don't know how he didn't see me, but... It's not every day you miss a point-blank shot on a Marine. They're the Trisari Order's finest and often last troops. And he didn't even react. My goodness. Oh, you know, we didn't go in this last time, right? We did not. All right, then. We got some time. Let's see where this portal takes us. Oh, wow. I don't even know where it is. That was super awkward. Good placement of that carbuncle. They apparently don't know to hold up when near the edge of a lake to climb out of it. Now, when you kill something in water, viewer, it is very difficult to actually cut it up, because instead of cutting up the creature, you will slice the water instead. Thankfully, that guy was on the bottom. Is this a little cave? What is this? No, it is not. Okay. It's a little nothing. Or a lot of nothing. There's a power cell here, but it's attached to what looks like a suppressor. So I think we will leave it alone, since we don't know what exactly it would potentially bring into this area. I mean, it's going to make a portal appear, but I don't know if we want to do that. You can probably take another gaseous nest with us. Looks like there's some Antiverse wheat growing here. We can hear order troops, so we definitely weren't teleported over to Antiverse 2, despite the somewhat familiarity of this area, and looking a bit like it. Might remember the steel wool we picked up yesterday? Steel wool. Steel cable. This is where, like, right at the very end, we got 2 of it on top of a box, a crate. This is that area. Oh, alright, there's no going that way. Thankfully, enemies don't seem to care about sound overly much. That was a critical hit there. Uh-oh. That dog saw us. It might be able to get in here, so let's go ahead and get ourselves out. Oh, nice. Good kill, Tim. Oh, you know, we needed a carbuncle, don't we, to make that carbuncle balloon. Oh, that's really bad. And it vanished, that attack. I don't understand what's happening with that. That's like the 4th or 5th time now we've had an attack that the bullets just don't, like, nothing, it gets expired. Why? Like, expired. Nothing gets expelled from the weapon. I mean, we can pretend that it's jamming. Weapons do not jam in this game. But it is annoying. Oh, another hive is here. We learned that we can make a beehive in the last episode. Right in your peccary butt. Okay, we're picking up quite a few irradiated things, so we're gonna want to store these. Ooh, that was a bit of fire. Guess we can grab some of the Antiverse wheat from here. Oh, look at this. This is a big one. I don't think... Can we get more of it? Oh, who cares? We'll take it. What is with you guys today? You are not noticing me, which I'm both grateful for and also disappointed about. Sneaking experience. We can maybe leave this way? But we're gonna have some order troops to deal with. The one guy that we missed earlier is up here. He patrols in this room. Okay, this is acceptable to me.
Your science will not save you.
It will actually... Actually, the door will save me. That's not really science at all. Well, I guess you could consider it. The doors are a little science-y. Not terribly science-y, but they are. You don't find doors out there in the wild normally. We just leave all the radioactive stuff here. A few more odds and ends. How are we doing, by the way? Okay. Time check? Oh, we can kill those guards, I suppose. We can turn any military electronics into the blacksmith.
What I decided.
Was that a pack that ran by? Early access game, folks. I'm getting a lot of bedknobs and broomsticks vibes from this. But it still has a head. Again, we can still make it bleed, apparently. Despite the fact it's not really there.
Ignis pillar.
I will admit, it is rather hard to see it. Going for headshots is probably not going to be very easy for us. Oh, holy crap, we hurt him so badly he gained a body.
Ignis pillar.
Yeah, right in its not head. Good work, Tim. Another pistol. We have to carve him up to make it to get it though. Okay, there he is. This has been a really weird one. Let's kill the other guard up here. We can get some more military electronics from him. His friend doesn't even care. We are playing on hard mode, viewer. I don't know what's happening here. This is a bit odd. But it's what we should expect, it being an early access game. Okay. We'll take this back home. We'll take care of whatever needs we have, get the stuff sorted away. And tomorrow we'll... I didn't get any cable, Tim. I didn't. I forgot. Sorry. Okay, well, we'll get it tomorrow. We could go out at night, I suppose. Yeah, we could do that. We have enough supplies that we can probably use a healing item to work on our healing levels. Or first aid. First aid is what it's called, Tim. Countless of stuff. We'll come back down to the tram to get more stuff from it. If it wasn't for the bot downstairs, we could probably make a ramp to bring us to have a quicker access to our base from down there at the tram. Okay, so we have some Meat. Some legs. Heart. The peccary head does not perish, so we can put it here. Okay. Quickly break down a handful of things that we don't need. Store that stuff.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not
Is this like our third or fourth pistol?
consider this
It
your top
is.
priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
We can break down pistols. We'll get metal and a little bit of oil. We have another... Guess... Yeah, this should go here. Okay, let's quickly get back to that tram. Back up to the base before the bot's out and about up here. Also wash ourselves. We walk around all filthy. I can't stand the feeling of being dirty. One of the most aggravating things for me is at a hospital stay is if I am unable to take a shower or wash my hair. It drives me nuts. I have so much trouble sleeping if I can't do that. Alright, sorry viewer, we should be talking about something. I can't think of much to talk about. Okay, what's on the agenda for tomorrow? So, in the game. Back to manufacturing, we will try to avoid taking anything that is not like steel cable important. We really want... Can we break down, by the way, this warning sign? That's fine. Oh, and we want to make another healing... Oh, first off... Okay, good. It is indeed on. We turn that on. We'll make a healing hypo. And go for the one we used. We want to repair all of our equipment. We have plenty of metal. We can charge our stuff. Well, really, realistically, just that needs to be charged. I didn't see if the bot had respawned. It did not. We would have seen it by now. Still, we'll leave the stuff on just in case it does. Okay, so... Once again, sort all our problems away. We'll get some sleep. Go ahead and get something to eat. Drink, and then I guess we can go out early. Or late, depending upon how you want to view things. We won't have to use the restroom today. That seems so weird to me. As someone who's had active Crohn's disease for years, it is so strange to know people don't have to use the restroom at least like 3 times a day. It is... What? What is... Oh, what is... Oh, it's... the bot is here, so we'll get a chance to harvest it. Let's like get a little closer. This way the Choppinators chop it up. Or maybe chop it up. Darn it, too far away. Sup, jerk? Thanks for setting off some of my traps. Let's see. Let's go ahead and carve them up. Put all this stuff to good use. That is fine.
Say, how about a few brewskis after work?
How How about no? Oh, we guess we should prepare. Oh, do we need to prepare the hammer? We have so many of them. Guess we don't need to prepare it right now. All right, let's see. We are thirsty. We can drink some of this soda. Delicious late night snack. You know, viewer, I own a game called The Long Dark. My brother Joe has started playing it. He likes survival games as well, but I've never played it. I've heard good things about it. I meant to record it several years ago for the channel during the winter months, since I think it takes place, like, in a really cold environment. But I never did get around to doing that. Was it any good? I've heard it was good. Yeah, Darkwood and Don't Starve Together were the only two other crafty games I can think of that I've played. We'll make some more screws, and we have more paper. Put the antivirus seed up here. We'll do the growing at the end of the next day, because we're going to log out and once again you'll get it. Perhaps you'll get a better chance to understand the my how to describe it. Why I enjoy playing on a dedicated server rather than on a single player game. Okay, we are kind of set. Since we're going to be out there a while and killing probably a good many Marines, let's make 3 more of these. Oh, we should also open up some of the doors that I have not opened up over there, like where we just had walked to, and it's like, oh, we forgot to unlock, like this is still shut. Well, we can totally unlock those doors, I think. I just have not done so. Oh, and I left, no, okay, good. Yes, we took everything out of the tram. Okay. So the things we want to do next is we need quite a bit of coil and a few more military electronics, beyond what we need for the hacker. We want to make a special shield that is much better than the cafeteria shields. I really don't like using them very much. They're good, there's nothing wrong with them, but I really want to use a better, different shield. We want more pieces of armor. The head piece and the leg pieces for the forge set. And I would like to get another type of melee weapon, which is not even up here. Why not? Why isn't it up here yet? Oh, it is right here. This is it. The welding spear. Because this is a sharp weapon, so it'll do more damage to the Marines. The heater shield is the shield I want to make also. That's going to require some reinforced hose to create it. Oh. I'm irradiated. How bad is it? Not bad. Okay. We will have to keep our eye open for some pills that are around, though. Okay. Well, let's double back through this area and look to open up some of the doors that I've passed by earlier. I had built a little sub-base here once. It was quite cozy, but there's enough room to get exactly what you need in this area, and you can use the cafeteria down the hall for your cooking needs, with the refrigerator already located right there. Okay, so this door we can open. feel like you should be able to lock those doors. But you can't. Oh, I think we can open that door from up here. Wow, I missed this an age ago. Oh! Poor guy. I can't see who he is. I can't read the name tag. Oh, they fixed that door. The teeth of that door used to remain up above the ground, which made it an impossible task to get a vehicle over it. Even the slightest bump stops a vehicle from traveling over it. I'm glad to see that that is no longer the case. There we go. We were on the other side of that earlier. Did we leave anything in this first aid? Perfect. I want both of these today. I often make a landing cushion and put it right here. This ladder has gotten me killed well, no, it hasn't gotten me killed. I have had broken legs off of this though. But I'm pretty sure one of my brothers has killed themselves off that ladder once or twice. Oh, nice! Take it! Some good sneaking experience points. I don't know if we used that email. I think we did. For Earth! We didn't read this. Data leakage. Greetings, Bridget. I'm not sure if this is your department, but I ran a full spectrum noise analysis on our sector's communication network last week. I have strong evidence that there is a leakage from our network, i.e., someone has gained external access. I'm happy to show you my data. If not you, can you tell me who I should report this to? Thanks, Moria. Good work. We'll take it from here. I can't access my files now. They're not your files, Moria. They're Gates' files. Do not discuss this with anyone without authorization. Dr. Moria Shepard. Teleporting rats? Attention, all staff. As you know, we have had a bit of a rat problem throughout Cascade, and my team is working diligently to solve the problem. This was all going quite fine until we saw, quite literally, a rat appeared out of thin air. Purple light and thunderbolts. I thought we had a gas leak for a moment, but we checked the security tapes. Look, we are perfectly capable of dealing with any rodent infestation on this planet, but if someone is teleporting rats from a universe 432718 or God knows where, that is another matter entirely. If there is further information on where these rats are coming from, please let us know. Thanks, and best of luck with your science. Stanley Rhine, Janitorial Supervisor. P.S. We caught one of the little fellas, if anyone needs it back. It's a bit scary looking. Spelling. Gatson, we need to be consistent here. Once and for all, are we using US or British spelling? We're dealing with super powerful otherworldly artifacts, and we can't even agree on a dictionary. Steven, it's spelled artifact. Ah, that is amazing. It is with great difficulty that I restrain myself from looting all that stuff. This is what we're here for. Get out military electronics out of that. Need the class 2 clearance for that. Security bots patrol down here as well. We'll look for your sake, viewer, but there's nothing up here, just as a heads up. We can reach that area. This hatch opens from the other side. It is accessed from that room there. We can't access that room until we have a tier 2 key card, though. Security passkey, whatever it's called. What is it called? Keypad hacker. We need a tier 2 version of it. Oh. Okay, I can see that that's empty, so we did check all of that. Could go down there quickly. Get that box. A lot of radiation down there, though. Let's do it. Nice, get one steel cable for the time we're down here for. Immediately get irradiated. Okay, how bad was that? Ooh, 11. Okay. Don't need to take the pills yet. Actually, we can take the pills. Let's do it. It'll get rid of 11 points, as you'll see. There we go. And make us more resistant. This guy's got a lot of life. Hit him full in the face with the scrap shot. He was like, nah, friend, I can take that. Gotta do better than that. I burned to death there. Looks like he's crouching down. I will gladly take another iodine tablet. There's a few staplers down here, viewer. We're gonna take staplers. Could use those. I don't even want to attempt to open that locked door. That looks like a giant mistake. Ooh, radiation in this area, Tim.
Go next to come. Reporting no target. Ah! We will destroy you and you will be...
Not before I destroy you! Oh, there's a power cell here. Okay, it's more radiation. Can't open it from this side. Okay. Well, we do want this. Another MRE. Make some more sustenance soup out of that. Speaking of which, by the way, so we should have some of that. Could be earning more accuracy EXP. Hello, sir.
Look, this place ain't healthy. I'm keeping an eye on it because someone's got to. And Frey could kill me if something went wrong. Things are bad enough already. But you need to head through the mines to the surface tunnel. There's no reason to stick around here.
Yeah, we can't get there, though. Who is... Alright, it's a gentleman we just unlocked.
Hey, take a look around. It's a free facility. Kinda, but you got better places to be, right?
No, we unlocked more information about where we're supposed to go. Looks like the engineer in the materials processing plant is going down with the ship, but he was clear. I need to head through the mines to the surface tunnel.
You see, Frake, you tell her I got this place under control for now.
Do you, though? Do you really? I guess as long as no one sees you, you can claim that. Oh, we gotta use the restroom. Okay. Like, we do gotta go. Yeah, that's gonna turn red soon. So... normally, I go all the way back to our base to do it. But we will not do so here. We have time to actually do that, I suppose. But no. There's a bathroom right down over here. Well, we do, honestly, viewer, we do kindly badly need the output. But I need the steel cable more. And more importantly, viewer, I don't want to waste too much of your time. Okay, much better. How are we looking? Okay, we need another... we have 2? We have 4 steel cable. Perfect. That's enough for the KeyCat Hacker level 2 if we get 2 more military electronics. Oh, I didn't bring my movement stuff with me. And I think I meant to do that. Okay, well, it's too late. I'm not doing any fancy climbing in this area, then. Oh, do we need to take a little nap? We can take a little nap right here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Perfect spot. Little hideaway. Could take this one with us. That's where that introverted alien was before. Oh, you turned around. Ah! Want those rebars. We want to be back over there. That's where we were earlier. Okay, I brought some splints if we do hurt ourselves here. Good, we did not. We don't need all that wood, or metal, or cloth. Yeah, this is where we meant to take over from, but I didn't bring anything like other climbing gear with me. So we're not really going to be climbing up there then. Where was the other gentleman? Was he over this way? No. I'm confused. We just came from that guy we talked to. Where was he? Oh, he was up this ladder to the left, I think. Yes, he was. Now, viewer, there's a new enemy here. We can see him there. Where is he looking? Straight ahead that way. Let's see if we don't die immediately by climbing up that ladder, which is I'm not lying. It can be quite possible. This is a sniper.
Nulla pardus.
Sniper rifles do incredible damage. Like, we can lose up to half our life with if a sniper rifle hits. If we take a sniper rifle round to the head, for example. They also can afflict you with what's called heavy bleeding. There's a chance, and it's a good chance, like greater than 50%, I'm sure, that a normal bandage will not heal it. So you might go through 4 or 5 bandages trying to heal it. It hurts you much. The damage over time effect of the bleed is much more pronounced, much more severe with heavy bleeding. And when you do reduce heavy bleeding, it then becomes normal bleeding. So you need another bandage. So at the very least, you need 2 bandages, but you're likely to use more like 6 or 7 of them. How about that? I was about to say, there is a chance that you could be able to get his rifle. It's a rare drop, though, and we immediately got one. We'll look at that weapon more in depth when we get back. That area looks very heavily guarded. We can't... Oh, that area looks heavily guarded by the other forces. Okay, so... Do we fight several Marines? Could use military electronics. Let's see how badly this goes. Can always always run away, I suppose.
Skibamos, fare.
That's not good.
There's no one here.
Guess it was just my imagination. I better get back to my post.
Tigris, vites up the grid.
Doctor.
Right in sight. Nulisik. Nihilik. Fail. Returning.
Oh, wow. It doesn't matter, we have to stay here. I'm not moving in front of that machine gun. Thankfully, there's no cutting corners when it comes to shooting. He can't do so, actually. Oh, crap. He can do that, though. But he's still no match for a scrap shot to the face. Okay. Definitely want the military electronics. We'll scoop up the helmet just to take it off the floor. Right, that wasn't so bad. That's the guy operating the light machine, the heavy machine gun, or machine gun, whatever it is. Oh God! We gotta run to reload. We heal ourselves.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Yep.
Iactus!
Iactus Gradatus! We're okay. Gotta show them no fear. Guys gotta charge right at him with your scrap shot. If the guard is here, by the way, viewer, this gun can rotate 360 degrees. Well, and technically it can. It can also rotate 180 degrees in that 360 to fire right at you from, like, through the guard to hit you. So make sure you kill that guard before walking down here. Why are these guys not seeing me?
Target!
I mean, I'll take advantage of that, but this feels so wrong to me. We want all of those bullets. And we've unlocked one of the doors that lead out to the crossroads. Let's see if we can get to the other door. Time check. We should have time for this.
Right in sight. I will plead death. Nothing here.
What are you guys doing?
Reload. Down.
I don't count ammo very much, apparently, when I'm using the pistol. That's like 3 times now. It's like 3 times I've clicked and there's been no bullets in the gun.
Returning empty.
Oh, hey! Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought that was an SMG. Remember that this makes sound, so they've heard that. We do not need another order helmet. Oh, actually, I want to hold on to this at the moment because I think there's some desks down here we can use. Oh, we got ourselves in that, so we too are frozen. Here's where all the stuff I don't want is gonna go.
Returning. Vidal, see them.
Kill the captain, we'll get his friend. Must be a pre-nightmarish. The last thing you see is a scientist running up to you with a giant single-shot shotgun effective weapon. Put you out of your misery. Okay. That is the crossroads opened up now. Oh, the doors to the military barracks. Well, these aren't barracks, to the areas that they're holding or held on to. Secured? Secured. There's the word we want. Let's see. Don't want cloth scrap. We don't need wood. So we're looking to pick up a light gun repair kit as well. So if we did care about, say, our pistol, if it was the only one that we had and it was running low in durability, we could use it to repair that gun. Light guns are most of the guns we are finding off these enemies. I don't think the sniper rifle, though, counts as a light gun. I think it's a heavy gun, or a different type of gun, which requires a different type of repair kit to repair. Alright, so we cleared out this barrack area. Oh, it's almost 8. Okay, we gotta get back. We're being attacked this evening, and we're not prepared for that yet. Oh, we be quicker for us to run back this way than take the tram. Yeah, fun little firefight. Just don't stand out in front of all of them and keep moving and you'll be okay.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already mastered.
There are different PDA, is that right? Announcements, depending upon the area that you're in. We will try to hang around the manufacturing area for one full day next time, so you guys can hear the different statements that are made. Okay, let's see. So we have steel cable. Put you over here. A light repair kit. We're gonna want more storage capacity and more actual containers as well. Turn that on. We're a little hungry. Guess we can have something to eat. Charging all our items, we can repair our gear as well. Didn't take too much damage, actually, all things considered, but we did use 3 health hypos during that battle. It's a good battle, so that's a fun way to clear out all the enemies, get some military electronics, some bullets if you're not using the actual, actual guns. Like, you're not using bullets to actually kill them. You get more, obviously. It's a good place to farm them from. And it gives you an excuse to use healing items like health hypos, bandages perhaps, which means that you are able to improve your first aid skill. Ours is at 2, so we need 2 more points to get, obviously, first aid 4, which gives us that pandemic acid syringe. Right, we have 3 auto ammo, is that what that's called? Oh, we have a sniper rifle. We can just put that there as well. Those can go there. We have more ammo of a different type for a Magnum, which we haven't found yet. We have more MREs. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Go down to inventory. Our character's okay. The air feels different. Here we go. Last time we had this happen as well. Some Marines spawned in and began walking up here. Last time, I think our base defenses were able to handle them. Let's see if they're coming in the same way this time. They are. Man, good for him! That's awesome! That's a grenade. Hey, you leave our Tulsa Coil alone. Why did not emit any bullets or fire any bullets? Why? Nothing happened. What is going on today? This is a bit insane. Oh, I see a grenade does not do any real significant damage. Just AoE damage, but not in great amounts of it. Okay, that's good to know. I feel kind of bad for the Marines because they have a hard time destroying structures. Even, like, we put walls across this, there's nothing they're going to be able to do to really threaten the base. They would need, especially if they send only a single guy, they need to send a lot more troops for the attack. Like, 10 to seriously threaten this area. And even then, the Tulsa Coil probably would kill most of them before it is downed. But then again, I'm getting the impression this game is not meant to be that difficult. There is another difficulty setting, by the way. We could have played this on apocalyptic difficulty. But from what I have seen and read about the difficulty there isn't really that much difference between it and hard mode. Alright, let's make a few things before we log out for this episode. We're going to go ahead and make our Tier 2 hacker. That's the most important thing we need at the moment, as it will let us proceed beyond the areas we've been in so far. So that would be... should be under Tools. Here it is. Oh, so we need the hacker in our inventory, our Tier 1 hacker. So let's do that so the game knows we have it. Another reinforced hose. Okay, Tier 2 hacker unlocked. Next, I want to actually upgrade our chests, but that will take... Okay, here's what we're gonna do, viewer. I will do some more base stuff off screen. Oh, actually, well, no, we won't. We'll keep doing this, because there's another thing I want to do. Before we log out, to really drive home the point again of the difference between a dedicated server and a normal server. How time works there. So let's instead just do more of this stuff. So, we need a heater for the heater shield. That's going to be a coil, a box fan, metal, and oil. Oh, is it a pressure gauge? Heaters can be used to keep yourself warm. Actually, let's make another one of these. But I don't find that being cold is that much of a problem. And you don't need any heat to keep your plants growing either. Even though it will say they do want warmth if you hover over like the plot, but that's not the case. You don't need to make heaters for them. We're making a second heater because we can use this heater for a bench upgrade. We can do a bench warmer. We'll just take it. We can turn it on or off by interacting with this, which will keep us warm or not. There really is no real reason for this other than to show it off. Because as you've seen, we've already existed out here and as cold as it's going to get. So unless they add another weather effect where it gets really cold inside the facility, this isn't really necessary at this point in the game. So we'll go ahead and make it. Alright, now with our other heater, we'll go ahead and make ourselves this heater shield. I think it's an energy brick. And some screws. And a reinforced hose. I like having 5 energy bricks around at all times. Okay. There we go. Now, this heater shield will... Does it keep us from getting cold? It emits heat around us. It doesn't actually offer any heat resistance itself, but the heat it emits effectively counts as one extra form of heat. With our forge armor on as well, 2 points of it, we're not really feeling the effects of the heat from the heater shield. So we'll go ahead and just leave this on us. It does add some weight to us, though. Oh, but not enough to bring us to the next movement speed. I don't know if we've ever covered this. While this equipment doesn't weigh us down in our weight capacity here, it does contribute to our movement speed in this way. As our certain pieces of armor greatly increase your armor weight, as you can see. So we are slowed down by all the gear we are currently wearing. Not as much as we could be. And shields contribute to this number as well. Even if you don't have it out in front of you. Like if we put this shield away, it still is contributing to this. As you can see by the fact that this adjusts itself. At least I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. Oh, we can make a carbuncle balloon. Let's go ahead and do that too. This is my first one of these, so we'll see what this is like together. Now, what is this thing? Reduces inventory weight, so if we equip it... Okay, it just gives us more carry capacity. That's kind of nice. Oh my god, is it behind us, floating around? Can we see it in a mirror? That's kind of horrifying. That is horrifying. The good news is I don't really see it, so I don't mind it so much. But I will be replacing that with a different trinket the moment we get another trinket. Still, at this moment, we will use it. Oh, this is new, a fish trap. All right, well, who cares? All right, so about that at the moment, Tim, you want to do a few more things, then we're off for this episode. Okay, let's take care of our character's needs really quick on screen. So we'll go ahead and sleep. And then we'll plant some crops, and then we will call the session. I do want to make, I suppose I really should make the spear. While some of the Exors take extra damage from blunt weapons, they don't take any reduced damage from sharp weapons. And the Marines do take reduced blunt damage. So we're not penalized for wielding the welding spear in the manufacturing area like we are with the welding hammer. What's it called? Thermal mallet. So can we make one of these? 2 more hoses. We can make them. Has to be charged. And then let's go ahead and plant some crops. Oh, and hey, we have an ammo spawn here this time apparently. All right, so oh, can we learn how to make super tomatoes? Is that a thing we know how to do? If we take a tomato seed, some ethanol, and an antivirus wheat, we can make a super tomato. Let's go ahead. Oh, we have 2 normal tomato seeds. Guess we'll plant 2 of them, and we'll plant 2 antholite seeds. Shut up. Okay, so let's make those seeds. Okay, viewer. And one more time, just in case I wasn't clear before. When it comes to being on a dedicated server as opposed to a normal server, the thing about this is that time works differently for some of the things in this game. Plants consume water based on the amount of time that is elapsing while you are inside the game, but plants grow by the amount of time that the game is running for. This doesn't make, there is no difference in these times if you are playing on a single player game, as the server is only running when you are in it, when the host is in it. When the host leaves, the game stops. On a dedicated server, it's running all the time, even if no one is on the server. Time itself doesn't progress. When we log out, like if we log out at 10 and log back in, it's still 10 in the game time aspect. But the amount of time that has passed will be the length of time the server was running for. And that amount of time is what the crops use to determine how much they grow. You would think it's linked to the amount of water that they use, but it's not. Those are 2 different timers. A plant's growth, once again, is based on the server like running time, and the water is consumed by the amount of time the host is in the game for. So when we come back, we will be right here. I'll wait right here when I log out. And these plants will be fully grown when we come back to play the next episode, which will happen probably in 1 or 2 actual days' time. And when we come back, the only amount of water that will be consumed will be the little bit of water that has been consumed in the time it takes me to say goodbye to you guys, and that's it. So we'll see that when we come back. I suppose I will end it here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.